Welcome to Face to Face by Jacqueline. Today I thought I'd just talk to you about how I get inspiration for my dolls' heads, the ones that I take on parties and functions that I do. I just had the idea the other day I'd like to do a mermaid. I was lucky enough to be in the pound shop and found a lovely little mermaid doll. With my mermaid doll she come with little tiny clips, so there's a little clip here. Put them together so you can see them. Two little clips like so. One is, you might not see it that well, one is a seahorse. I can find it on my monitor, I shall show you. not the doll's head. Right, one is a little seahorse and one is a little, there you go. Isn't that lovely? This two little, they're meant to be put into obviously the little doll's hair, but I thought I could use them as just clips for her hair as well. I got some paint which is actually meant for cards and everything, but I'm going to use it for the dolls, obviously not for children's skin but for the dolls. And these are fluorescent paint, but they're meant for card making. They're in the pound shop again, they're just £1 each. So, and I thought there's all lovely sea sort of colours. So you've got mauve, you've got green, you've got blue. So there you go. There's them. And I use them for her hair. I just thought, and on the box there was a little bit of card to look like the sea. So I just took the little bit of sort of wire that you get that attaches the doll to the box and attached that to her hair. I attached the doll to look like obviously a hair clip or something like for my mermaid, and obviously I'll be painting her face, but I'll be doing that on my next clip. What I do, I'll show you how I do that, and I should just do that in front of you and show her how I'll do. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do yet. She hasn't got any eyes because she's been washed so many times her eyes have come off, so I'll either do eyes closed or obviously I'll paint eyes back in again. So I'll show you how that all evolves next part. Next to her is another doll that I've got here, all washed, just got a little bit mowed in the front of her hair. Haven't again decided what I want to do, but again please join me and you'll see what I will do with this little doll. I shall show you some dolls that I got from the pound shop, and these are the dolls that will give me inspiration in what I'm going to do next. So this one, I've just got a doll. It's not a frozen doll, it's just a take off a frozen doll, but it's a lovely little doll and I can get some inspiration and ideas for her. I've got one that looks like Monster High, but she's just obviously a cheaper version. But I think this little doll, actually I'm just getting her hair up straight, I really think she's rather sweet. She's got a little bit of eyeshadow on. She's got two little teeth. You can't really see that well. A little bit front. She's got two little teeth coming through her lips. She's green. She's actually green coloured. She's got a lovely bit of hair, with a little bit of pink in it. And I just think she looks really, really cute. And she was my inspiration for my last face paint, which was these Monster High girls. So this one here is one of them, and this is the other one. So pick up the other one. So that was for my last dolls, and I shall show you the doll themselves. And these are what I do. I paint them, take a picture, put them on the board, and this is actually one of the dolls that I used for that party, a party that I did last week. So yeah, Monster High, great, and stitched mouth and the skull at the top, and that was for the Monster High party that I did the other day. Plus, a really good bargain is I found this doll, a boy doll, in the pound shop, and I was just so surprised. It's a huge size doll. I should put it next to one of my doll's heads and you should see how the size of it. So it's a fairly good size, an 18-inch, something like that, and it's called a Moxie Boys. Now I was really surprised because it's a heavy, good quality doll, so I looked him up and saw that he's actually worth £22.50. So I don't know whether the store went bust. It's an American doll as far as I can gather. There's the back. That is the doll himself. You don't get the little jacket, fun enough, but you get everything else. You get all the boots, and as you see before. And I think that what I'll do with him is I'll paint him. I'll paint his face, and then I'll paint one of my large doll's heads, and maybe I'll use him as a display as well. So I just thought it was amazing for £1. So he's like, there's another pound doll. So these are all the dolls, all the ones I'm using. This is my, as you can see, is my table with my board on there that I'm putting together for my next party. So hopefully you've enjoyed this little explanation about things. For the little girls, if they're just going to get their dolls' heads and paint them, well then they can get the paint from me, obviously from the pound shop, because it's for dolls and it's for paper, but obviously not for skin. But I just thought it looked wonderful in the hair. I was very happy with it. It just all sort of come together. I'm very pleased with it. I'm hoping this paint will dry, but let's see. Obviously any paints or anything like that, if they're a young child, please make sure you look after them and make sure that they're, you know, if they're too young, they're not using these paints. You do it for them, and obviously it's just some common sense to make sure the children are safe. I don't want to say use this, use that, and it's not right. You know your own child, you know how old they are to be able to do these things. But I mean, you can get some little pound shop paints that can just be put on your dolls' faces. They can use their paint box, because obviously dolls are plastic and not human. But you know, it's a fun little thing for a little girl to do. Get a couple little dolls' heads cheaply from the pound shop, or from no, not a doll's head, your actual doll's heads charity shop. I mean, I bought the majority of mine's ones from the charity shop. You know, people use them, cut their hair like this one, and then they discard them. But you know, you can clean them, and it's a lovely little hobby for a little girl to do, or for an older girl to practice to do face painting for a party or something. So, and it's very cheap to see. Little pound, the face paints cost next to nothing. The dolls all cost £1. They give you inspiration, and again, if I do a doll, I paint a doll like I've done this one, then I can give one of the dolls, the actual mermaid doll, I will buy another one and I will give that to the child for the party. So it's you know, it's a little gift, and it's just, I feel the kids really love the dolls, because it just, well, kids, you know, it just, I don't know, it just makes her, oh, I sort of want the same as what the doll has. So that's kind of cute. I've noticed that, and it's just my take on what I like doing. So I hope you like doing it too. So please join me, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you next time. Join me for number 2, part 2, where I'll be painting our lovely mermaid. She'll have some eyes, she'll be all painted and lovely, and let's see how she works out. And part 3, I shall be painting this one. Maybe in the comments let me know, what would you like me to paint her as, or him, because as she's got short hair, it can be he or she. So if you want to give me a comment to say what you'd like that doll to be, please do. I look forward to hearing from you, and bye bye.